Oh my gosh, I've really destroyed the box. Hi, my name is Rushi Page and I am going to be reviewing the Boost Lab range. I did a road test of each individual serum over the last month and I'm going to tell you my individual thoughts on each serum. So Boost Lab is an Australian brand. They are all about serums. They basically pack in only the essential ingredients and leave out the rest with a nice budget-friendly price tag. So you can get this full set for $150. Otherwise, each serum is $30 each. So my favorite was the Eye Reset Serum. This serum was so cooling under the eyes. So if you are a tired person, if you don't get enough sleep, this was the number one thing that just woke my eyes up every single morning. And I just gravitated towards this just to really give my eye area that really lifted and that zing almost to the eyes. It's really, really nice. I love that. Zing. I really like how lightweight it is too. So if you don't like a heavy cream, this is a serum texture, so it doesn't feel heavy. It has a bio blend of peptides and it also has hyaluronic acid to help plump up the under eye area, as well as pro vitamin B5 and a mineral tonic. Love that for our eyes. So now we have the Retinol Night Renewal Serum. This was a really fun way to introduce retinol into my regime. The next morning is probably the most impressive part. I feel like my skin looked really glowy. It didn't feel overly powerful or anything. It was just more so quite a gentle formula. So it has the aloe vera to really calm the skin at the same time. And I think that might be why I didn't feel like it was overly intense to work with. Retinol is really good for reducing skin damage, evening out the skin tone, and basically promoting like a healthy glow in the skin. But now we have the 2D Hyaluronic Hydro Boost Serum. This is a hyaluronic acid serum and it has two types of biohyaluronic acid and a pro vitamin B5 in it. This was immediately hydrating. It feels very similar to a lot of hyaluronic acid serums where it's kind of like that gel consistency. I did notice like a slight tacky feeling, so if you're not a fan of that, you might want a nice moisturizer to put over the top. She's basic, but very, very hydrating. The next one is the AHA Glow Resurfacing Serum. This is a fantastic way to introduce chemical exfoliation into your routine because it does have lactic acid, which is an alpha hydroxy acid. This is my favorite way of exfoliating actually. I really enjoyed this. I really felt that my skin immediately had that beautiful like gleam to it after using it. Really good for refining your skin's texture and resurfacing it so that, you know, if you do wear makeup doesn't cling to little dry patches. I do enjoy that this has aloe vera and manuka honey in it too, so it just feels really gentle and doesn't irritate the skin. So it is just like a clear gel and it absorbed really well and it felt really comfortable to wear while I was in bed. I love AHAs. They're so good. Next up, we have the Vitamin C Brightening Serum. And I really enjoyed this for a vitamin C serum, especially, again, if you are new to vitamin C and you're wanting to try something, definitely give this a go. I really just opt for vitamin C in the morning, especially because it does have that ability to protect your skin. But this one is extra special because it does have niacinamide in it too. So those two are like best friends. It almost looks like a milk, which is very interesting to me as a vitamin C serum formula. Slightly tacky, but again, it just goes away after you put your moisturizer on. I think dry skin would really like this too. So this immediately gives your skin a beautiful glow. It almost like wakes up your skin. Pairs really well underneath makeup. I know that sometimes when you layer serums, pilling can happen or it just can be too much. These don't do that, which is really good. Now we have the Vitamin B3 Blemish Rescue Serum. I actually used this last night because I had a whopper right in the center of my forehead. Obviously it didn't get rid of it overnight, but it definitely helped calm it down. And I woke up with it not being so intense. It's got 10% niacinamide in it, so it's again a really good one for doing everything. Fading dark spots, balancing oil production, and just overall tackling skin health and making sure it promotes the most healthiest glow in your skin. This is like quite liquidy. And I would use this morning and night if you needed. But I more so use this if I had a breakout. It would be good for controlling oil. So if you're very oily, niacinamide's really good for that. The lucky last is the multi-peptide anti-aging serum. This one I actually really loved at nighttime. I had a reaction to a product recently, and so I really went for it with peptides to help kind of build up my barrier again. And I definitely opted for this because it's so gentle, so repairing, and it just feels so beautiful on the skin. I just love the glow it gives. It's comfortable, and it just, your skin just kind of like absorbs it. I'm not sure what that was, but it really absorbs it. So if you were to buy all of them, how would you use them in your routine? So for the AM, this is what you would use, and this is the order you would use them in. And for the PM, this is the order you would use, and this is... Wow, my mind just said no, not today. This is what you would use and the order you would use them in. So who should use Boost Lab? I personally think everybody could use Boost Lab, especially people who are new to the skincare world and are wanting to expand on their skincare regime. The formulas are so gentle and so still quite, impactful for the skin. They're a really good starting place. So that's everything I'm going to talk about with the Boost Lab range today. I hope you found this useful, and if you want to see more videos from us, definitely click over here. See ya!